one of the most exciting up-and-coming prospects in Australian boxing. Certainly one of my personal favourites. Trust me when I say that pre-match, during the fight, and post-match, this guy's absolutely can't miss. Joining us now via very expensive satellite is a man who fought 4 times in 2021 for 4 victories, catapulted himself into everyone's attention. He's fresh off a big win over a very talented Adam Stowe a couple of Friday nights ago in a fight that he didn't really need to take, to be honest, but he took the risk and it paid off handsomely. Joining us now is Issac, the head splitter, Hardman. Mate, how did you rate performance a couple of Friday nights ago? It was a big fight. Did the pre-match promise ever enter the back of your mind?
Yeah, I felt like it was a good performance. I could be better. It's sort of a double-edged sword because the way I fought will be different to the way I fight Michael Zerafa next. And yeah, definitely the pre-fight promise was weighing on my mind. I didn't think it would, you know, leading into the fight and warming up at the back. I thought, no way, it'll worry me. But as soon as me and my coach watched the tape back, you could see me like pull my right hand back to try and brain him. So it definitely did. Like, I didn't feel like it at the time, it playing on my mind, but it definitely did make me fight a different way. So a lesson learned there. I won't be making any pre-fight promises like that again, but was definitely there on the back of my mind.
Look, honestly, it never really looked like it was going to go through 5. For those that missed it, the pre-match promise, Issac said that if it went into a 5th round, he'd shout everyone in the arena a beer. Got him out there very early, so he didn't have to pay. Mate, were you going to go through with the promise made, and what kind of outlay were you looking at?
Yeah, I already had it organised with the promoter, and then if the fight didn't finish at the end of the 5th round, the bar was open for as long as the fight lasted. So, not that, I don't know if people would have rushed off to the bar to get free drinks, but it was organised. If it went past the 5th, the bar was open for the rest of the fight. So, of course, I make promises and I deliver, no doubt.
Michael Zerafa, like, we've all heard the comments. Where did the animosity come from, and when can we expect to see that super showdown?
He's just a wanker. No one likes him, you know. Started when he ran away from Michael Zerafa. As a man, you make a promise and you sign a contract, turn up in a man's sport, you know, fighting, and to walk away the way he did and just let everyone down is just pathetic. And it didn't sit with me well, but even before then I was calling his name because he was in front of me. You know, and there wasn't as much animosity then, but when he done that and I voiced my opinion, he had a little cry about it, and he's just a soggy little bitch, and I can't wait to smash him, and it'll be April next year.
You're very active, mate, in 2021 in ridiculously difficult circumstances. Most people had their feet up, they fought once or twice, banked, and thought we'll start again next year. Gap year as such. You took 4 fights, 4 wins, very, very active by any year, especially this year's. Can we expect the same next year, or are you going to sort of sit back and pick the fights that you've earned and that can advance your career?
I was active this year, and I just took the opportunities that come my way. You know, the Robert Berridge fight, I was on holidays on the beach drinking beers, and I got a call and asked if I wanted to fight, and I took that, knowing it's such a hard time to get fights. There's a difference. People all say, you know, he hadn't have had a fight in so long, and no one's had a fight this year. I've had 5 since the COVID started. The same with Tim Zhu. He took all the opportunities to come his way as well. So, you know, I'll keep moving forward like that. You know, if the fights are there to take, I'm going to take them, because I always say this sport's way too hard to do without performing under the bright lights and fighting. So the training's hard as it is. So you got to get out, get paid. So if there's another 4 fights next year, obviously the opponents will be a lot more high caliber on a world stage after I smash Michael Zerafa. But yeah, if there's 4 fights at a world level, for sure, I'm taking them 100%.
Is there any history of wrestling fanship? I see the Ric Flair strat, the pre and post-match promos. I've got to say, it's all looking very sports entertainment. Were you a fan growing up?
No, I was a massive wrestling fan. Me and my older brother were going to be the tag team champions of the world. I loved Rey Mysterio. We used to do all the moves, you know, the suplexes, and not knowing it was fake. We used to 100% do the wrestling moves, and yeah, I loved wrestling growing up, and then found out it wasn't real. My brother still thinks it's real, but that's another story. But yeah, I love the wrestling, and you know, it's so big over there, and people love it. I've been to live wrestling here at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre, so yeah, I was a massive WWE fan. But to be able to do that theatrics, but do it for real and be able to, you know, brain someone in a boxing ring, it adds to it as well, and it's entertainment at the end of the day.
Just want to thank Issac Hardman for taking some time out of his post-match recovery to join us here on the show. Look, he's one to keep an eye out for, and I'm very, very excited for that fight against Zerafa. Check the comments for all his socials. Trust me when I say he's the guy you want to follow.